This came up in the community recently. People were asking about how to connect a camera like this mirrorless camera here to a dummy battery. I do not like the idea of taking $1,000, $2,000, or in this case, close to $3,000 camera and plugging it onto a $20 dummy battery made by somebody who I don't know and who I don't trust. Traditionally, I would tell you to buy the manufacturer's dummy battery, but they're becoming harder to come by. And the Sony dummy battery for this particular A7 IV is $495.
It doesn't work like that.
Let me show you how we rig it in the field. And most of us that do professional level outdoor shooting, this is exactly how we power the battery. I prefer to use something like this mini V-mount battery. This is the smallrig VB99 Pro. This will not harm your camera. And I connect it using this Condor Blue D-tap to Z battery connector. This is made for every camera. They're for Fuji, Canon, Sony, Nike, Panasonic even. You can get one of these. Check out Condor Blue or smallrig or somebody of that nature. Let me show you how to set it up because it's nothing, but it's super simple. All right, so here's my V-mount battery. What I'm going to do is open the dust cover. This keeps all of the things out of the connector so you don't accidentally short yourself out. And once it's connected, you see the LED turns blue, but that's only on the Condor Blue. If you buy the Condor Pink iJustine model, I don't know if the light turns blue. Anyway, so I'm going to take this here, pop it directly into the pod bay door. Hal, open the pod bay door.
I enjoy talking about Hal.
And you close it. Now, in many cameras, you'll see there's a place for this to flip out. And this particular camera is famous for getting a little bit hot and somewhat overheating. So I'm going to leave the door open in this particular camera's case. And then all I have to do now is power the baby on. And if I flippy dippy the screen, you'll see that lens cap removed, the camera is powered on. What's really good about the smallrig battery is I have a display here. It tells me how much power I have left. I am rocking at 98%. And then as I plug other things in, because I have the top here, I could also plug in the light or an additional monitor, teleprompter, or something of that nature directly right here on the top. This right now is the safest way to power your camera off of an external battery. This will run this camera, wow, I want to say like 5 or 6 hours under most conditions. And then here on the bottom, this is the actual V-mount. So there is a 1/4 screw if you need to mount it to, say, a connection arm or to your tripod or something of that nature. There's also V-mount plates that you can get that will allow this to snap directly onto the back of a camera rig. And so you can get metal rigging for this camera that will allow you to just say mount the battery on the bottom. But any of us that are out in the field shooting, if you've seen long shooters, wedding shooters, event shooters, you'll often see something like this mini V-mount battery. The cool thing is, back in the day, these were very cost prohibitive, very expensive, and you needed special chargers. You needed a charger that would, charge like 2 or 3 at a time, and there was a whole separate device, and they're rudely expensive. Now these things are economical, and this one charges with a standard USB-C right here in the top. So you get USB-C, you get a couple 12-volt, 8-volt, and another USB-C out, and a USB-A out. So all of the above is just right there. So I highly suggest smallrig VB99 or some similar V-mount battery. A D-tap connector is the safest. You can also get USB to whatever battery that you use, and then just plug it right in. And in the Sony case, leave the door open so it doesn't get hot. Stop the presses. You're never going to believe this. As I'm editing this video, all of a sudden, I got a notification that this package came in. I'm going to show you why that's important. These are blind spot adapters similar to the Condor Blue, but this is what I mean by the USB-C. So you can open this, go directly into the USB-C, and then plug it into the bottom of the camera like such. You also have the capability of using the 8 volts. Let me take this off. Take the 8 volt, plug it in right there. Also slap it right here in the bottom. It's technically 7.2 volts, but these are other types of adapters that are available to you. So I just wanted to show you Blind Spot 2 is a reputable brand. Now back to my regularly scheduled dockness. Hot. That is it. That is the best way to power a camera these days. And know that your camera is safe because this is still a battery. Some of those dummy batteries don't have protection circuits in it. And I have legit seen people ruin cameras with cheap dummy batteries. I'm not going to take that chance.
But I won't do it.
If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, drop that down in the comment section below, and we'll be happy to get back at you. And yeah, I'll put the links to both the battery and the connector, and maybe even some additional batteries you can look at if you want to stay slightly cheaper option. SmallRig battery isn't the cheapest, but the circuitry that's built in this battery lets me know confidently it won't damage any of my equipment. So there you go. Let me know if you need anything else. I'm going to pop 2 more videos up on the screen right after this. I think you're going to like them.